Alright, what is up guys? You got Thunderblunder777 here, back again for another Pokemon Showdown Wi-Fi battle. This time I got a game for you all in the Ubers tier. As you can see, my opponent decides to bring some try-hard Volturn into Lando I garbage. So I'm out here with this OU squad, passed to me by my good friend Cosine180, and Cosine's top 5, so you already know my opponent's counter team has got nothing for these standard OU god squads, man. I'm just out here trying to style on these guys, you already know. My man Lars here is rocking Mesprit, Shaman, Vape, Megazam, Landorus Incarnate form for whatever dog-ass reason it's allowed, and Raichu. Looking at his team, he looks very weak to Haxorus, and I really have to play around his Lando Eye because if that thing gets a switch in, I just lose him on every single time. It's as simple as that. Haha. So let's just go ahead and hop into this battle right now. I swear, if I lose this match, I'm going back to stall. Anyways, I decided to lead up with my Shuckleberry Raichu, hoping to catch the Lando turn 1, as he leads up with a Raichu instead, so not wanting to take a T-Bolt or anything, I'm just going to go into my Fabio here to try to win the game. And as I bring in Fabio, as you can see, he goes right for the Volt Switch, so you already know what's coming in next. He's about to hit me up with that Lando Eye, but I'm charged up, right? I'm charged up. Like any good player is going to probably expect the Togekiss and go for the Sludge Wave. Like there's no way he's clicking Earth Power here. So I decided I'm going to make a play and stay in and click the HP Ice expecting the Sludge Wave. So watch this play, guys. Let me hit him up right now. Watch this play. Alright, check this out. Okay, that was such a bad play. Who stays in Earth Powers when I have a Togekiss? Are you kidding me? And now I lost my Fabio, so the only play I got left is to pretty much click that X button. But I decided I'm going to go out here into my Keldeo to try to force him out. And the obvious switch is Vaporeon, so watch this down play, guys. Let me click that Secret Sword as he brings in Vaporeon here. Check this out, guys. Oh, how did I do it? How did I do it? Someone stop me. Someone just stop me right now. So I don't really want to risk a Haxorus burn, because I'm Dragon Fang, not Lumberry, so I'm just going to stay here and fire off more Secret Swords, as all he does is pretty much Wish and Protect, and that's pretty much what he's going to be doing for the next couple of turns. Pretty ingenious maneuvers, dude, ingenious maneuvers. Like, it's not even worth switching out in case he predicts my switch and goes for Scald and tries to burn me, so he's just going to keep doing that as long as I keep clicking Secret Sword. I'm pretty much just sitting here eating some fruit, soaking myself in that new Drake album. I dig the first 6 songs, but the rest are pretty whack. His favorite artist is probably Lil Dicky or T-Pain or something, but I just go for the Secret Sword here as he goes for the Protect. I'm just hoping at this point that he mispredicts and scalds me, expecting a switch on his Protect or something, but finally, he decides to go into Mesprit, and I'm like, alright dude, you're not clicking Psychic because I have a Sneasel in the back. So I land the Secret Sword on the Mesprit here. It does around 20% or so, and he does reveal that his item is in fact leftovers, so he's more than likely not going to click Psychic on my Keldeo. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead here and hit you up with the Scald. And I'm just going to go for the Scald here. Unfortunately, we don't get a burn, but he gets up his rocks, which is perfectly fine. And what I got to do now is just go for the Scald once again. And unfortunately, as you can see here, I fire off the Scald, and there is no burn whatsoever. No burns right now. The water must obviously be cold, but alas, I'm able to knock out the Mesprit, get my kill. He's going to go for the Dazzling Gleam on me first of all, of course, and that's not going to do much at all, as what I can do is just go right for the Scald here. He was probably expecting the Sneasel anyways, and I can just go ahead and get my first kill of this match, knock it out. Very great, and now he's going to go ahead here and bring out his Raichu. I'm pretty much forced to sack my Keldeo because if I decide to switch out into anything else, he'll just Volt Switch out anyways and bring back his Lando Eye. So I gotta sack off my Keldeo here as he's gonna go for the Volt Switch, and he's gonna go ahead and pull a switch off into his Vaporeon. And now what I thought I could do is I could probably go into my Jirachi here and try to weaken this Vaporeon in order for me to sweep with Haxorus, because I really need to sweep with Haxorus. It's a very important Pokemon for me to try to win this game with. And I go ahead here and I click Energy Ball as he switches out into a Shaman. And alright guys, this guy is not even human. Like, how did he predict that? Where's CBB when you need him? So I wanted to be guaranteed faster than the Shaman, since I'm only running enough speed to outrun certain things after Icy Wind. So I go for the Icy Wind here as I end up being faster than it already. And my Raichu is going to be taking a Leech Seed after the speed drop here, so I really can't stay in because there's no way I can do more damage to him than he heals up with my Iron Head, since he's probably defensive, if not very bulky. So I'm going to be taking a Leech Seed damage here as he's going to be healing up. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead here into my Togekiss, and what he ends up going for is actually the Earth Power once again. I bring in my Togekiss here and he just goes for the Earth Power. He's completely oblivious of the fact that I have a Flying type Pokemon, as we saw from the Landorus play, plus the Shaman play right now. So I'm just going to go ahead here and fire off an Air Slash as he's going to be switching out here into his Raichu. Because I'm scarred from faster than this Raichu, so I can actually flinch it down if I want to. So I go for the Air Slash here as he brings in Raichu. Takes a good 30%, so I can actually go for it again, but oh lord save me. This guy's running a Choice Scarf Raichu, what a god. Now tell me what's going to take this Air Slash right now. Tell me, good sir. Let me know what is going to take this Air Slash right here. So he's going to bring in his Mega Alakazam. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's going to take more than 50% from this Air Slash. And he's going to decide to Mega Evolve here and stay in, as of course my Air Slash is going to be faster than a Mega Alakazam in regular form. As he Mega Evolves, he still has the same speed that he had in regular form until one turn after. So he's going to go for the Protect here, so he's this wuss set here with the Protect as I go for the Air Slash. So he is actually faster than me now, but for some reason he decides to switch out and go into his Raichu to take another 30%, so that's cool with me. But Unfortunately, I cannot switch out here since I died from the Stealth Rock, so I have to sack it off to the Volt Switch. And you guys will never guess what he's going to bring out next. Yup, he somehow finally realized that I have no more switch-ins to ground type attack, so in comes the Landorus as I go here into my Adamant Scarf Sneasel in order to scare him out, because my Jirachi was in range from a knockout from a Life Orb Lando's Earth Power, even with my Shucka Berry. And watch the stick play right here. I make a double into my Jirachi, expecting the Vaporeon, because there's no reason for him to sack the Lando since I'd win the game if he was gone. Pretty much stunt or die right here. But look at this, he just stays in on the Sneasel and Earth Powers. Like, I get that he had a Yachi Berry, but that was such a bad play to stay in, because Adamant Scarf Sneasel still has a chance to kill Lando. And even if the roll was in his favor, I'd have straight up won with Haxorus and Sneasel if Lando was out of the way. So pretty much I have to sack off my Jirachi here, and then I have to go into Sneasel and pray that I either get the roll or the Icicle Crash flinch. And as you know me, I always miss my Icicle Crashes, but let's see what happens here. I go for the Icicle Crash, he eats up his Yachi Berry as I'm able to land the Icicle Crash here on this Landorus, and it's not able to knock it out, and I get the low roll here, and he's able to just go for the Earth Power to knock out my Sneasel. Very unfortunate, but now I have to go into my last Pokemon, which is my Haxorus. The only way I can potentially win this is for him to choke and switch out here, and I Dragon Dance up and win pretty much. So I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance here, and as you can see, he goes for the Earth Power, and he doesn't even need a Life Orb to knock me out. That thing is so strong. Are you kidding me? As Philanthropist PokeMMD would say, that did a hell of a lot. Alright, GG man, GG. Either I'm legit bad and need to stick to Digimon, or Lando I is the most broken piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. It just bodied more than 4 Mons on my team. Like, no offense or nothing, but you don't even need a brain to win with Lando I. There's a good reason it isn't in the OU tier anymore. Come on, give me speed boost on my Blaziken if you're gonna allow this thing. Alright, you know what? You know what? You know what? Fuck. I'm switching to Sableye, Talon, and Shedinja Stall. Just wait until I bring some real teams for one of these OU matches. You know what? Best of 3 me right now in OU. Hit me up on Twitter. See, this is why I only upload Pokemon with friends, but thank God I didn't lose a legitimate OU battle. Lando I been chilling in the Ubers tier for years now. Dong matchup anyways. We're 4-1 right now, but as long as Chimp and I both get to the finals, we Gucci. That's all I care about. Check out Lars, he's a cool dude. GG is Blender. Hope you guys enjoyed this Blender impression, including the background music, which is in every single one of Blender's videos. And drop a like if you did, and yeah, later guys, peace.